All right, so we are recording, and it's Laura, Kara, and Renee here. We're going to walk you through how to set up a ManyChat. And Renee is going to share her screen. And my biggest thing is, even if you're not ready to implement the automation of ManyChat, go ahead and set it up so at least you can start collecting your subscribers. And then it's MANY chat. So when you're ready to do it, make sure you're logged into whatever account hosts your fan page. So if you have multiple, just make sure you're logged in, or I'll ask you to log in. So you just go to ManyChat.com.
I should be logged in.
And then go ahead and click the Get Started for free. And then, yep, sign in with Facebook.
Okay.
Okay, and if that's the one that you want, yep, go ahead and click on it.
Yeah, that's the one that doesn't end up in Facebook jail.
That's a good thing to not end up in. Okay, so then, it's going to manage your pages, send messages from your pages, that type of thing. So just go ahead and click OK. Okay, so now that's your fan page?
That's my business page.
Okay, yep, then just go ahead and click connect. If you have multiple pages, I would connect one at a time. I don't have multiple pages yet, so I haven't tested anything as far as that goes. And that's pretty much it to set it up. And like I said,
okay,
if you're not ready for the automation part of it, getting to that point is good, because there's 3 ways that people can subscribe. They have to become subscribers to ManyChat. And there's 3 ways that they can do it. So can you just sit tight for a minute? So the 3 ways is if they send you a message from your fan page. So on your business page, underneath your profile, it has that little button that says send message. If people click on that to send you a message, or if they click on a send message button that you have on a post and send you a message, that automatically subscribes them to ManyChat as long as it's set up. So for instance, I didn't set up a ManyChat account until December 18th. So any prior communications that I had weren't subscribed to it, but anything after that, anyone that sent me a message through the business page became a subscriber at that point. So like I said, even if you're not ready for the automation, at least you can start collecting subscribers. Another way to have people subscribe is if they were to comment on a post and you send them a message from that post. So say, for instance, you said, or someone says, hey, what is it that you're doing? You can go ahead, you can either like it, reply to their message, or send a private message to them. If you click message, send them a note, and they respond, it's their response that then subscribes them to ManyChat. And then the third way to get subscribers to ManyChat is through a growth tool of ManyChat that we won't have time to get to tonight, and I'll try to get a training done sometime this week for that part of it. But say, for instance, you have a post and it says comment how or ask how. You can set up a growth tool that anybody that comments how, you can automatically send them a message. And again, the minute they respond to that message, they become a subscriber. So, and there's only really 2 ways for people to unsubscribe. So you have to be a little conscientious of people that don't want to be spammed. I know when you're text messaging people, if you say stop to a text message, that's one way. And that's similar in ManyChat. If anybody says stop or unsubscribe, it will automatically unsubscribe them. But if you get someone that responds to you and says, hey, I don't want to get your messages anymore, you have to physically go in and unsubscribe them. So just for future reference, try not to spam too many people. All right, so go ahead and click on the Get Started, and we'll walk through a little bit more. So the welcome message this is the automatic message that gets sent to someone who clicks on that send message thing. So you went ahead and clicked that. Go to just, I don't know. So this is a type, I guess they're giving you ideas here. So go ahead and click skip. If you scroll down a little bit, there was a skip. These are just examples of types of welcome messages. So that's the first thing that we'll cover, and then we'll probably be done for tonight. Go ahead and skip again. And then it's giving you ideas of different broadcasting types. But I think, a lot of us have our scripts now. I don't know. I don't remember doing that. I don't know if you can go ahead and share it. I think all it's going to do is have people subscribe to it, or you can just copy that link and share it later, or just click finish. It's up to you. I don't remember that part, so I apologize.
So what is the link for?
The link is probably to get people to subscribe to your bot without going through Messenger. I don't honestly know offhand. I would just copy it and save it somewhere or write it down and then click finish onboarding. I mean, it's pretty straightforward what it is. If you want, I can write it down real quick.
I just copied it to the clipboard.
Yep, that works.
So finish?
Yep, go ahead and click finish. Okay, so then go to your dashboard. Okay, so this is where you would manage people. So you don't have any subscribers just because we started. So let's go ahead and get your welcome message going, because now if someone were to go to your fan page and message you, they're going to get this like very generic, hey, we respond sometime message. So on the left-hand side where it says automation, about halfway down, click on that. And then click on welcome message. Okay, so there we're in the middle where it says enter your text, click on that. And then this is where you type your welcome message. So there's a couple cool features with messages that you have. If you see that little gray box that kind of dropped down where there's a smiley face, a person, and then that number 640, if you click on the little guy, the little person, the middle one, you can choose to enter someone's first name, last name, full name, all these different things. So I normally don't do first and last name. I would just do first name. So go ahead and click on first name. And then this is a cool feature that if for any reason Facebook doesn't know the first name or they don't recognize the characters, you can have a fallback term. So if you notice right above the green first name, it says visible, yep, in that fallback. So like my messages start with like, hey, first name, and my fallback is the word there, THERE. So it'd be like, hey there. If there's not a name, it's not like, hey, with a space and a question mark or whatever, an exclamation point. And then just hit enter. So then you just type your welcome message. Like I think our welcome message says something like, hey there, what would life be if you didn't have to report to a job or commute or do what you wanted to when you wanted to, that type of thing. So it just kind of asks a question to them of, kind of, I guess, gives you insight as to why they sent you a message, why they were interested in your page. So once you've typed that message, all you would have to do is click publish in that upper, you can always preview it too. And a preview will send it directly to your messenger. So I don't know, Renee, if you want to type something just quick or whatever you think you might say to someone. Or you can go back and change it later to say, this is a test.
I'll go back and change it later.
Okay.
I'll just put this in for now.
And you can add emojis too. That little smiley face guy is an emoji.
Yeah. Now hit.
Okay, and now another thing, before we hit preview or pub, don't know, not, we're not yet. So, sorry.
Okay.
Another thing that I know, at least for me, I can tell when things are automated because it's an immediate response, and that might throw people off. But one tip that I learned was even if someone comes to you and says, hey, that felt automated, go ahead and say, you're absolutely right, that was automated. I joined this company, I'm doing this business to make my life easier. So yeah, I have automated certain things of my business to make my life easier. If you join, this is something I will teach you. So, use those negativities. Oh, you're automated. You're absolutely right. I'm automated. I have so much coming in at me at one time. I want to get back to you as quickly as possible and get you the content and the value that you need. So yeah, it's automated. So don't, try not to tell people don't tell them it's not automated because obviously it is. One way you can kind of soften the automation part of it is if you look down right at the bottom, you see those buttons where it says like list, audio, video, file, delay, user input. Click on delay. Kind of in the center of this. Yep, right there. So go ahead and click on delay. And then guesstimate how long you felt it would take you to type what you typed. And then right above where you clicked, it now says typing 3 seconds. You can change that. So 3 seconds, 5 seconds, however long you want. I wouldn't go like past 12 seconds because unless you're typing a novel, and then go ahead and however much. So once you kind of set that up to whatever,
Right.
then click off of where you're at so that little pop-up box goes away. And to the right of where it says typing 15 seconds, just to the right of that box, hover your mouse and you should see a little arrow that moves it up or down. Yep, off to the, yep, right now, yep, now scoot it all the way up above the message that you just typed. Because you don't want the delay to come after your message. You want to have the delay come before your message. So if you just scoot it up a little bit, nope, not over, straight up. You're straight up to the center section. Yep, right there. Okay, so now what's going to happen is someone's going to send you a message through your fan page, and it's going to, ManyChat will receive it, and then it's going to look like it's typing that little bubble thing. It's going to go for 15 seconds, and then this message is going to pop up. So that's one way to kind of make it a little more real instead of straight automation where it's an immediate response, and I think that scares a lot of people. So go ahead and in the upper right-hand corner and click preview.
Hold on a second. Let me change.
You're only sending it to yourself, so no one else will see it.
Oh.
We're just going to preview it right now.
All right. Hold on a second.
Yep, so then if you click preview, you will get a message from yourself. Oh, huh.
Opt in preview the content.
Go ahead and hit send a messenger. You have to opt yourself in. I forgot that part. I don't remember. Click on preview again. And then did you click on yes? Yep, send that one. Yep, go ahead and continue.
Now I can preview it.
I believe so.
Review. Messenger.
What does it say there in the green box?
Oh, yeah, I got a message from my house.
Okay, so I mean that's how you can kind of preview what it's going to say and how it's going to look. So then once you're satisfied with that message, you would just hit publish. So that's kind
Okay.
of how to
So
start.
I also got one. Man. Oh, never mind. We're good.
Okay, so that message came to you?
It was just, yeah, and ManyChat was asking me if I wanted to unsubscribe. So yeah.
Okay, well, and that brings up a good point. So there's a free version, and then there's a pro version, obviously. And I think they said the pro version is like $10 a month, and you get a few more tools out of that, which I haven't needed. And as of right now, when they first subscribe, ManyChat will say, it says powered by ManyChat. So they're going to get free advertising out of you if you're not paying for the system. In my opinion, it doesn't matter. Again, because I've got that, yes, it's automated,
Right.
but I'll show you how to make it automated. So to me, that's not a big deterrent, but I guess if you start to see you're losing people because of that powered by ManyChat thing, then that's something to consider. So that, in a nutshell, is how to set it up. And like I said, even if you're not ready to set up the automations and things, at least you can start to gather people, because now if you get someone to respond to any of your messages, sorry, from your fan page. So it's not from your personal profile, it's from your fan page. It's a little, that's how you can start to get subscribers. So like what I did was, once I realized how to get subscribers, I went back to my fan page and I went into my inbox and I messaged every single person, even if I haven't talked to them in 3 months. I went in and said, hey, it's been a while, just wanted to see what was up. Or, hey, it's been a while, how are the kids doing? Just something, if you can kind of tie it back to whatever conversation you had with them. And then the minute they respond, they're now subscribed to ManyChat. So, and I know, this is just the initial part of it, but I did a training with Jamie that I'm going to hopefully get edited and posted up later, either today or tomorrow, and I'll get you guys the link for it. And it shows you how you can set up, like, I have a message that's going to go to all of my opt-ins, people that have actually registered for the webinar. It's going to send them a message 5 minutes before the webinar with the actual webinar link in it. Because I don't always check my email, especially at 9 o'clock at night, my time. I'm not checking my email. My phone goes off with a message. I'm more than likely going to click the link. So, that's the power kind of behind it. So I guess, what questions do you guys have? I don't want to go too long. For it, was that good? Does it make sense, Laura? I know that we walked Renee through it, but do you think that it makes sense to you?
Yeah, so far, so this would just be what they get for if they were to comment like more info.
No, this is what they would get if they clicked on the send message button on your page or a send message button on a post. So I haven't done a training yet I haven't recorded a training yet on how to do what you're suggesting, that if they comment how, we can send an automated message to them. That'll be a little bit down the road, but this is just the initial message if they send you a message off of your fan page.
I see. Okay, cool. But it does have that ability also?
Yes.
From what you know? Okay.
Yep, it does have that ability. And I know a lot of people are doing like real big flows in it, and I haven't gotten that far yet. And I am also a little nervous about going that far, just because I'm a little more hands-on with people. I prefer to get to know you a little bit. But once I think we're in it a little bit longer, we're going to start to have a feeling for how conversations are going to go. And then that's where it can really become even more beneficial than just a couple little things that I know how to do.
Okay.
Getting it set up is going to start to get your subscribers in there. So that's my suggestion. Get it set up and then go back to your fan page and start messaging people and just asking them a question to get some sort of response to get them into your subscriber list.
Okay. Okay, cool.
How about you, Renee? Makes sense? Mud?
I'm still. So if I was to go back into my business page and message them from my inbox, that automatically connects them to ManyChat.
It will only automatically connect them when they respond to your message. So say for instance, you had been messaging me from your fan page inbox, and you messaged me tonight and I don't respond. I'm not subscribed. But then say in another week, you go back through and remessage me and I respond. At that time, I become subscribed. So they have to respond to your message out of your inbox. And then that subscribes them.
Okay.
That makes sense?
So when does this message go out that I?
This message would go out if someone comes to your fan page and clicks on the button right underneath your profile picture that says send message.
Oh, okay. Is there a way to set it up to send messages? Like today I was away from my phone because we were out Craig checking. Is there a way to set it up if somebody comments more info? Is there a way to set it up to send messages that way?
Yep. And I'll go through that on a separate training. I just wanted to do this one because you guys didn't have it yet. Jamie already had a ManyChat set up, so I at least wanted to walk through the buttons to get you into it and set up the welcome message. Jamie and I walked through how to do broadcasting earlier today, and then I'm going to try to do another one that's the growth tools, which is what you guys are talking about. If they comment how or more info, how to send an automatic message that way. So yeah, I'm thinking at least 3 trainings to get through what I learned a few nights ago.
Great.
Okay, so are we good then on this one? And I'll go ahead and stop recording it and then